In the shadowed heart of Ouagadougou, on May 3, 2025, a sinister plot unraveled under the Sahel's unrelenting sun, plunging Burkina Faso into a maelstrom of fear and fury. Captain Ibrahim Traoré, the Lion of Ouaga, and 3 of his closest allies, trusted pillars of his government, had been poisoned by a French spy in a chilling assassination attempt aimed at crushing the nation's spirit. As the capital reeled with panic, rumors of betrayal and collapse spreading like wildfire, a team of heroic Burkina doctors battled tirelessly in a hospital ward to save their leader and his comrades. Their recovery, a miracle forged by skill and devotion, transformed national dread into a surge of unity, proving to the Burkina people that their lion was unbreakable and his vision for a sovereign, thriving Burkina Faso would not be extinguished. The treachery struck on April 28, during a strategy session in Traoré's modest office, where a map of Burkina Faso's gold mine hung beside a portrait of Thomas Sankara. Traoré, 36, a warrior who had thwarted coups and spies, was joined by Colonel Zongo, his chief aide, Major Awa, his cyber unit head, and Minister Fatimata, his agriculture advisor. A tray of tea, delivered by a new aide, seemed innocuous, until hours later all 4 collapsed, racked by convulsions and fever. Rushed to Ouagadougou's Yalgado Ouedraogo Hospital, tests revealed a lethal dose of thallium, a near-untraceable poison favored by covert operatives. Traoré and his allies hovered near death, their survival uncertain. The culprit was swiftly unmasked. The aide, Pierre Laurent, a 32-year-old DGSE operative posing as a Burkina clerk, had infiltrated the palace months earlier. His mission, to eliminate Traoré and his inner circle, destabilizing Burkina Faso to restore French influence. Captured by Traoré's elite guards after a frantic manhunt, Laurent confessed under interrogation, naming Paris handlers in a plot to incite chaos. The news, broadcast on national radio, sent shockwaves through the nation. Markets froze, mosques overflowed with prayers, and X exploded with #Savatrou. But fear gripped the people. If the lion falls, who leads us? Sobbed Salif, a mechanic in Pissy. Rumors of foreign plots, amplified by Western trolls, fueled panic, while opposition voices whispered of a weakened state. Inside the hospital, Dr. Moussa Cabaret, a 45-year-old toxicologist, led a relentless fight. With sanctions crippling medical supplies, his team improvised, using chelation therapy to bind the poison and dialysis to stabilize Traoré's organs. Nurses, trained in Sankara's health campaigns, worked sleepless shifts, their hands steady as they whispered prayers. "They're our heart," Dr. Cabaret told his staff, his voice fierce. "We keep them beating." Commandos guarded the ward, their rifles a silent oath, while acting Minister Diallo quelled unrest, broadcasting calm to a rattled nation. For 3 days, Burkina Faso held its breath, the fate of its leaders, and its future in the balance. On May 2nd, a flicker of hope emerged. Traoré's pulse steadied, Zongo opened his eyes, and Awa and Fatimata breathed unaided. By May 3rd, all 4 were conscious. Traoré's first word, the horse, "We're still upright." Dr. Cabaret, wiping tears, relayed the news, and at noon, Diallo announced it to the nation. Ouagadougou erupted. Church bells rang, drummers pounded, and thousands flooded place to La Nation, waving green, red, black flags and singing Sankara's hymns. A live stream of Traoré, pale but resolute, speaking from his bed, hit X, soaring to 25 million views. "My people," he rasped, "your strength pulled us through. We'll build a Burkina no poison can touch." #Lion survives and #Burkina unbroken trended worldwide, drowning out the fear. The recovery galvanized the nation. Women dance in markets, tossing sorghum. You've painted murals of Traoré and his allies rising, a lion roaring behind them. Griot sang of the lion's defiance, and elders declared he faced death and won. Even doubters, wary of Traoré's militancy, rallied, convinced of his destiny. Farmers vowed to double their harvest, inspired by Fatimata's survival. Students named clubs after Awa. The doctors became legends. Dr. Cabaret's face adorned walls, and nurses received gifts of cola nuts. Laurent's televised trial, exposing France's plot, sparked outrage. France's embassy shuttered, Paris denying involvement, but a leaked DGSE memo admitted the operation's failure strengthens Traoré. That night, Traoré, still frail, met Dr. Cabaret, a Sonkaya quote above his bed. "We are the people." He gripped the doctor's hand. "You saved the lion, now we save our nation." He announced a health sovereignty fund, redirecting mine profits to stock hospitals, inspired by his team's grit. Allies like Algeria sent aid offers, while Western critics fell silent. Murals of Traoré, Zongo, Awa, and Fatimata bloomed, #lion heel trending. In his pocket, Traoré carried a letter from a schoolgirl, Zara. "You beat the poison. Now we trust you to grow our Burkina." The Lion of Ouaga had not just survived. He had turned a deadly plot into a unifying triumph, proving his resolve to lead a thriving, sovereign nation.